This is our project on Shambhala by Summer, Omar, and Layla. Here's a brief history of the lost kingdom of Shambhala. It's a religious, mythical paradise considered the land where only those pure of heart can live. The Buddhists call it the Pure Land. It's a city where all are enlightened, and it's a city surrounded by a capital city referred to as Kalapa. As we've noticed, it's also called Shangri-La, and by many other names. It is in Buddhist myth, but is also referenced in Hindu texts. The myth of Shambhala stems from a Hindu myth. It's talked about in ancient religious texts such as the Kalakchartandra, and it's a Sanskrit word that means the place of peace. Many people seek to find Shambhala, but no one has yet to find it. People have claimed to have been to Shambhala before, but there isn't any evidence proving their claims. To add to that, there also isn't any evidence proving its existence or where it is on the map. The Kalakchartandra says there are three meanings surrounding the idea of Shambhala, those being the outer, inner, and the alternative. The outer meaning says that it exists in an actual place where those with appropriate karma can reach it and experience it. The inner says it exists or represents in the body and mind, and the alternative says that it exists in meditation and practice.
People say it is the bridge from the physical world to the one beyond it. In connection to that, a Buddhist Lama's response to a Westerner asking about Shambhala. Great Shambhala is far beyond the ocean. It is the mighty heavenly domain. It has nothing to do with our earth. The Westerner's response included the following quote, "So do not speak to me about the heavenly Shambhala only, but also about the one on earth, because you know as well as I that on earth Shambhala is connected with the heavenly one, and in this link the two worlds are unified. This connects with the three meanings of Shambhala, and that some believe there can be both a heavenly and a physical one." This is a quote which helps explain the theory of it being somewhat of a society that one aspires to. Shambhala is basically a balanced and sustainable world that shows respect for nature and for others, Brahm said. By projecting positive intention to change the circumstances around us, we create Shambhala. It begins with each individual's intention, and in the end, it will be our collective intention as individuals that will make a difference.
Here's the geography of Shambhala. There are many supposed locations of Shambhala, as it doesn't have any definite spot marked on a map. It's described as being surrounded by a mountain and is a large city with an even larger palace. Bridges, waterfalls, greenery are often shown in images of a supposed Shambhala. Some say it is in Tibet, China, while Buddhist scholars have concluded that it is somewhere in the higher elevations of the Himalayas. Mongolians say that it's in southern Siberia.
There aren't really any events surrounding the supposed areas of Shambhala. There is heavy Buddhist influences in the areas where Shambhala is thought to be located, though, especially in the higher elevations of the Himalayas and in Tibet. There are some events which are loosely connected to/related to the myth of Shambhala either by name or influence, one of those being an electronic music festival of the same name. There are many theories surrounding the origins of Shambhala. Some people believe that it is between the physical realm and the one beyond it, which is a popular theory. Other people believe it is an actual physical religious holy land or pure land, which is still popular despite failed expeditions. Modern religious teachings say that it is a society where people aspire to be a part of and realize, which is another popular modern theory. Some people believe it is both physical and heavenly, and most theories are based on ideas of theosophy, which are teaching about God and the world based on mystical insight. While there are many theories surrounding the origins of Shambhala, the most notable theory is that it is a religious paradise that is neither within our world nor the one beyond it. We agree with this theory and believe that it is somewhat of a religious society that people aspire to be a part of, somewhat of a goal for them. This relates to the modern theory. We believe that, based on our evidence, Shambhala isn't a real place. There's nothing proving that it is. Many have referenced Shambhala as being an ideal place and that they have been there, not physically. We've reached the conclusion through our findings that it is where people go when they have reached karma and have had enough experience during their lives.
Our secondary sources introduce the three meanings of Shambhala. One of our primary sources, the one containing an excerpt from Shambhala by Nicholas Roerich, went more in depth with the idea of it being both physical and heavenly. This contradicts what one of our sources said, though, which was that it didn't exist as either of those things, and that instead it was between both the physical and the spiritual realms. Overall, there seems to be a lot of varied beliefs and theories on the myth of Shambhala, since nothing can be confirmed. Our sources definitely display that. There's no evidence to prove or disprove anyone's claims besides the fact there have been countless failed expeditions. Shambhala plays an important role in Tibetan religious teachings. It is very relevant to their mythology about the future. The Kala Chakra prophesies the gradual deterioration of mankind as the ideology of materialism spreads over Earth. When the barbarians who follow this ideology are united under an evil king and think there's nothing left to conquer, the mist will lift to reveal the snowy mountains of Shambhala. The barbarians will attack Shambhala with a huge army equipped with terrible weapons. Then the king of Shambhala will emerge from Shambhala with a huge army to vanquish dark forces and usher in a worldwide golden age. It also spread across the West, where many theories were made of its origin.
And that's all the information we have on the Lost Kingdom of Shambhala. Thank you for watching.